Hello, hello, hello. We are live, and we're live in a different location today, not in my bathroom, but in Dollar Tree around the corner. So I was passing by and I said, you know what, let me stop in and see what skincare products they have. Every now and then, Dollar Tree will surprise you with some good skincare. So I've been here for about 20 minutes and then I said, oh my goodness, let's go live because I am definitely going to pick up some stuff that I really think might work, might actually surprise us. And of course, if you are at Dollar Tree, you know it's $1.25 for everything. So I'm excited about that because let me find out Dollar Tree has skincare products that we can be using, saving our coins, and still getting good skincare results. So I'm excited to show you some things that I am going to pick up. And I am going to do a giveaway. So if you are following me, and you are commenting on this, you might be able to get a goodie bag yourself. Let me know in the comments if you're hearing me okay, if you're seeing me okay, because they don't have Wi Fi here. So I'm using my own phone internet. And I just want to make sure that this is coming over loud and clear. But before we switch around, I just want to know in the comments, yes or no, if you've ever used Dollar Tree skincare. And if you haven't, is there a reason why? Have you ever thought about using Dollar Tree skincare? Because I'm actually going to be I'm shocked because I was reading the ingredients on a lot of these products. And as I said, I picked up enough to give in a giveaway, but I'm also going to try them myself so that I can also do another video later down the road to see whether or not they were worth the hype or not. Or if you could just say, although it's $1.25, should you be saving your coins there? So let me know in the comments if you have used Dollar Tree skincare before. And we're going to take a little stroll down the Dollar Tree aisle. If you're just joining me, my name is Ayana Peterson, the Thrifting Diva. And on my channel, we talk about a luxe lifestyle on a budget. For me, a luxe lifestyle includes the skincare. And for me, someone who has suffered and struggled with skincare for most of my life, I understand the need to finding products that actually will work and that you're not just going to be spending money because just to say it worked. Just because they're expensive doesn't mean that they're going to work. Just because they're cheap doesn't mean they won't work. So I want to know if you have ever used Dollar Tree. Go ahead if you need to pass by. As I said, I am live right here. So I'm going to show you some things that I picked up. Um, she says they didn't work. Okay. Well, I would say not everything in here would be something that I would um, pick up. And so I'm going to go flip my camera around so you can see what I'm looking at and things that I would say yay or nay on it. And then if you have questions, let me know. Okay, so what we're looking at here, I looked at this at beginning, and I would say this is a knee. It has the potential to be awesome, but the pumpkin and AHAs, they're trying to say this is a exfoliation. And for me, what I didn't like about this was the type of exfoliation won't really do much for you. The AHAs that they're using in here is not going to be a lot for you to have a benefit from it. So I'm going to pass on this one because not one that I would think is going to work. However, check this toner out. So this toner, it says it's the global. I'm going to put this here and then I'm going to bring it closer so you can see what I'm looking at. And so this one is the global glowing exfoliating toner, and it has niacinamide, peptides, and vitamin C. And so you guys know I am obsessed with my niacinamide um, brightening toner from Good Molecules. So this is saying that it has niacinamide, peptides, and vitamins C. Now the Good Molecules niacinamide toner has niacinamide, alpha arbutin, licorice root. And so I love it because if you're trying to get rid of dark spots, it's a really, really good one for it. Now, this one is not going to have any of those things for dark spots per se, but it does have the niacinamide, which is really good, and it's in a high It's in a high percentage, so I like that. It's right at the top. When you turn and read your ingredients, it's going to be hard for you to read that because it is tiny. I need to get them to start writing these things a little bigger for people who needs glasses to read it. But anyway, there's niacinamide in here, and they have lactic acid in here, which is another type of an exfoliation, a gentle exfoliation. They also has ascorbic acid, which is a vitamin C, and it's a high amount. And they also have the peptides. So the peptides is what we use for making sure that skin. It was nobody in this aisle before I came in here, and then now it's like everybody's style. Sorry. Okay, but anyway, so um, the vitamin C is good, the peptides is good. The only reason I hesitate on this particular one is because it has perfume in it, and I don't like. I really don't like to be staying on there. So I normally try to stay on anything like this. However, the perfume is the last one of the last ingredients. The amount may not be as much, but once again, I just don't like fragrance in my skincare. I have very dry skin. I have eczema, and so those things could really it really could become a problem down the road. So I try to stay away from it. However, if you're a person who don't have any type of fragrance allergies, this might be one that you want to try. Especially, it's $1.25, and you may not want to spend the 10. I think it's $12 for the Good Molecules one, which I promise you is an amazing one. And so, if you don't want to try the Good Molecules one, this would be one that I would recommend if you don't have any type of perfume things. Okay. Um, eh, Thrift the Runway, that is absolutely true. Okay, so I'm gonna still pick this one up because, as I said, it might be worth it for someone who doesn't have an allergy. But I do like the niacinamide. The peptides is great for our collagen and giving us the peptides help with our skin, the elasticity, making sure it's nice and firm and juicy and plump. And vitamin C is really good for anyone looking to obviously brighten the skin. If you have any dark spots or hyperpigmentation, it's a good one. So I'm going to say yay on that one. Now, let me show you the ones that I'm like, really, I was like, what? This really looks amazing. And so they have this one is called Rich Radiance, and it's the global, but it's all for melanin rich skin. So this whole box up here is all for melanated beauties. And I was very I was shocked because, for one, there's very rare anything that's there for people of color. And I was really shocked seeing this one. I was like, what? And then when I started reading some of the things, I was even more shocked because I think these are things that I would use myself. And in fact, I did put them in my basket to try because I for $1.25, this might be something. So the first one we'll talk about is the oat milk and honey cream cleanser, and it has ceramides in it. Now, I use the CeraVe um, hydrating cleanser, which also has ceramides in it. And then this one has it. So let me put this so you can see what I'm talking about. And so I can also read because I can't read from there. All right, there we go. And so this one has, I like it because it has the ceramides is a big one. The honey extract and stuff is like, it's just something cooling for our skin. It's not, nothing major about that one. Obviously, if you have any type of um, bee, if you have a bee allergy, this is not one for you, okay? So just remind you of that one. It does have perfume in it, and the only reason I'm going to give this a try is because even though it has the perfume, I'm not keeping it on my skin forever. It's a cleanser, and I will be washing it off. This is things that I will pick up even if I don't use this as my go-to every day. What I will do for these is that I will, they're in small sizes. I mean, this is what, 2 fluid ounces. These are good travel, like if I need my travel skincare to go very quickly and I don't have time to empty out my CeraVe into another smaller bottle. These are good travel size skincare that I can have on the ready and go, and that it won't damage my skin. Okay, so even though it has a perfume, which is one, as I said, I don't like having things with perfume on it. It's a rinse off, so it's not staying on my skin forever. Okay, then the other thing I really liked about this, and this is why it is perfect for melanin rich skin, is that it has what it's called mandelic acid. Now, it is at the bottom. I wish you could see my ingredients, but it is one of the last ingredients, so it's not a lot. But mandelic acid is a really good exfoliant for people of color. And the reason being is that it is a large molecule that gets under the skin but does not go fast. And so for us, remember, for melanin rich skin, anything that irritates our skin can easily get us to get those dark spots and the hyperpigmentation. So this mandelic acid in here is a really interesting addition, especially for $1.25. So I think this is absolutely worth it, and I would definitely try that. And so this is going in the buggy. And as I said, I'm giving away all the ones that I'm saying yay on. I'm going to create a little basket, and I'll give it to one of my viewers who comments, subscribes, and like, and just let me know what it is that in the comments, what is it that you are looking for? What is your big skin struggle? And I'll send you this within the next 24 hours when we get into the comments. So this is a good one for us. Okay, then what I saw, I was like, okay, we got that. And then I saw what else is in here. I picked up this thing, and look at this. It's a vitamin C and grapefruit dark spot treatment with licorice root for melanin rich skin. So, once again, I'm going to have you looking at this. And I was like, wow, this is not bad. It seems like it has some promise. As I said, I haven't used any of these, but I am excited to use them. I like it. $1.25 is point fluid ounces because once again, could be a travel size. It's just something that you have. Um, I might actually have a set that when I have visitors and guests at my house, they have a little skincare set in the guest bathroom. I mean, there's so many things you can do with it, but it's a good way to try these products and you're not buying a big 3 ounces. And this is a really good one. So here's what this one have and why I'm liking it. It has vitamin C, which helps tone and appear. It helps tone the skin, appear brighter. It's the glow up that we're all looking for. And the grapefruit is also an antioxidant that helps with brightening also the skin's appearance. So that grapefruit is in there. And the licorice root is one of our favorite things for those who are struggling with dark spot. As you remember, in my Good Molecules niacinamide brightening toner, we have the niacinamide, the alpha arbutin, and licorice root. Licorice root has been medically tested and researched to show improvement for dark spots. So to have this in an $1.25 product is really good. And there is absolutely no fragrance in this, which is really, I mean, I've looked back and it's none. Another thing they have in here is azelaic acid, which I haven't talked a lot about in my lives, my skincare lives, but oh my God. Azelaic acid is absolutely a must-have if you're struggling with dark spot as a exfoliant that you would use because it has definitely been seen to help with helping clear up the dark spots. It's so to have the licorice root, the azelaic acid, the vitamin C, and the grapefruit in this, I don't know. This might be one of the best winners at Dollar Tree because I'm excited to use this. So I picked up one for myself and one for anyone who is looking to, try out some Dollar Tree products. It's $1.25. Now, I am not saying that all these products are great. Like, let me tell you, I did find some duds that I'm like, ladies, do not. I don't care if it's $1.25. It's not worth it. But that one, as I said, this so far I'm grabbing the vitamin C grapefruit dark spot treatment. I'm definitely grabbing I'm gonna grab what else is the other one that I just showed you? I'm already losing them. Oh, I'm gonna grab the oat milk and honey cleanser, cream cleanser. I really do think that's a good one. Here is another good one that I was like, let me find out, because I was like, let me, oh, I'm telling you, having good skincare really doesn't have to cost a lot. I mean, I think they have literally manufactured it to feel like, if for us to get good results, we need to be spending thousands of dollars on skincare. It's just not the case. Now, okay, let's see if I'm still there. I'm getting internet issues already. But anyway, I looked at it and said, don't do this to your skin. So let me show you a absolute no for me. And it's this one. Okay, so this is a glycolic acid toning solution, and it has glycolic acid and witch hazel rose water. Ladies, now, first of all, if you're a person of color, glycolic acid, yes, can help definitely with helping get rid of dark spots. However, glycolic acid is such a it can be super sensitive for the skin, and can burn you very quickly. On top of it, to add witch hazel to that as well is just insane to me. So you use it at absolutely your own risk. Now, if you're not a person of color, this might help. It helps especially if you have really oily skin. Glycolic acid has been shown to really help with oily skin. But if you're a person of color, just know that adding this. The other thing I don't like when you have these, I don't know what the percentage is. And so I'll have to do more research on it to determine what the percentage is, because I just, we don't know. Is it 6%, 10%? We don't know. So this is a no for me. But what is a yes is this guy, also from the same line with this rich radiance. If you're looking for any type of, if you're a person of color looking for some skincare at Dollar Tree, I am really, really feeling this line. Okay, so this is a moisturizer. It's 1.7 fluid ounces and it's $1.25, which is a small amount, but $1.25, like, come on, let's go, let's go. Okay, so what I like about this one is that it's glycerin, which is really good for having in a moisturizer. Niacinamide, amazing. You know how I feel about my niacinamide in there. Absolutely awesome to have that. Allantoin is just basically another good smoothing ingredient for your moisturizer. Is really good on that. Nothing too extra on this, right? Like, it's nothing major on this, but what I like about this is the shea butter that they have in here. And so shea butter is basically having an occlusive within the moisturizer. And so it slows down the water loss in the skin. It's a perfection when it is used correctly. And they have it right at the top. So it's not like buried at the bottom of the ingredients, meaning it is enough in there um, to be in the therapeutic index. So I am going to go with this one. I really think this might work really well. I also, as I said, even if I don't use these as my everyday, they could be my travel. I could throw this in my bag, have, just things in my bag that I always have on me, and they're not too bulky. So even if you don't use it as your number one, this is amazing. Candace, thanks for joining the live. I appreciate that. Okay, here's another one that I was I'm really excited to try. For those who are looking for vitamin C, I know so many people ask me about vitamin C. The only thing with this, I don't know what type of, I can't open it unless I buy it, but I don't know the type of packaging. And if you've listened to me before, vitamin C cannot come in packaging that looks like this, because then you know that it's really not going to work. So it would be great to know what kind of packaging this is. I'll try to get that before I leave. But in essence, this vitamin C has niacinamide, AHAs, and vitamin C and vitamin E. And look at the things in here. There's no fragrance in this one. I'm just going to put this up here. Actually, this was the last bottle of it, so I don't even think there's any more. Yeah, there's no more, but okay. So there's no fragrance, yay on that, and there's no alcohol. absolutely, absolutely yay on that. So I love that. It's a sorbic acid. Unfortunately, I don't know the percentage. So that's the big one. If we don't know what these percentages, we don't really know how effective it would be. But let's say it's a good enough percentage to get us there. There's niacinamide, which is a workhorse, and then they have some alpha hydroxy acids, which is the AHAs in there, and that helps. Those are just another type of exfoliations that helps to make the skin brighter and also look smooth. And then the vitamin E is there to help with moisturizing the skin. Now, I am really excited about this. The one thing that I am curious about is what type of packaging, because if it's clear packaging, then it may not be worth it. So I would love to see what type of packaging. So I'm gonna try to open this before we get out of here, and see what that's looking like. The other thing that I picked up is this niacinamide. And the reason I picked this up, yeah, sure. The reason I picked this one up is because the niacinamide is at 5%. So they're not trying to do the nonsense where it's too much that will risk having you, um, what's the word? It doesn't work with your other products, or it's too sensitive. Remember, niacinamide has been researched, and at the top, where it tops out at 5%, being that's where it really works. Anything above could just end up being a nuisance on your face. So the niacinamide 5%, that's awesome. And then they added squalene, and squalene is a really good serum in there. It's like an oil that helps with just moisturizing the skin. It helps with blemishes as well. So this is a really good one if you have if you have red skin, not red skin, but if you have redness that you're struggling to get rid of, niacinamide is good for that. And for someone who has dry skin, the squalene is also going to be great for that. So I'm going to try this. I really do like it, and it comes in a dark bottle like that. The bottles that I rather than the clear. So I'm going to try this one in there too. Okay, some other ones that I'm saying absolutely no on are, let's see. So they have these, and I don't think it's kind of worth it. It's the niacinamide concentrated facial cream, but it's $1.25, but it's 10 capsules. You might as well just get a niacinamide toner or something and pay $3 and be able to use these for at least the next 30 days. But it's a good one for traveling if you don't want to carry a niacinamide toner bottle with you. Having some capsules might actually work. And they have the same thing with hyaluronic acid. I don't really recommend buying hyaluronic acid by itself because they're in basically everything that is made in skincare these days. So it really doesn't add that much. But if you want to buy it like that, go for it. What else? What else? I really liked this thing, but I can't read the ingredients back here at all. So I did not, it seems like it's going to be good. But once again, if you can't read the ingredients, do you really know what you're putting on your face? And that's what, they're hoping that you don't care about this so that you read the pretty packaging, which is really nice. What they're saying, it's a smoothing scrub mask, new formula. But if you can't read what's in it, then I don't know if you really know what you're paying for. Here's one that I really will say yes on, and this is the creamy petrolatum jelly, which is supposed to be a dupe to Vaseline's jelly, right? Compared to the active ingredients in the Vaseline Deep Moisture. I always would say have some Vaseline. Vaseline helps for everything. It could be that last layer in the evening that you put on your skin. And I use this and use this often. Vaseline is just an amazing product. So this is just the dupe to it, the creamy petrolatum skin softener. So that's one. Um, Here is one that I would say, um, this is a wax applicator and strip. We're not talking that. Now they have this thing, the retinol skin cream. If you're thinking anti-aging, retinol should absolutely be in your lineup. But I can't tell how, I honestly cannot tell the percentage of retinol in here. based on reading the back. And so if you can't do that, then I'm not sure that is something that you want to purchase, because the reason you're buying this is for anti-aging. The most important ingredient in here should be the retinol. If I don't know if there's even retinol in here or how much is in there, then it's definitely something that stays, and it doesn't make sense, even if it's $1.25, to waste your money on that. Okay, here's another one that I would say. Um, so this one is a pore clearing, blemish control, pore clearing scrub. It's a glycolic acid, sugar, and papaya microfine exfoliant, gentle for acne prone skin. I am not someone who would recommend too much. Back in the day when I was a teenager, if you remember the St. Ives scrub, I think I've been I think I have PTSD from using those things. It did not work, and it probably made my skin worse. And same thing here with glycolic acid, sugar, and papaya. So basically, what they're doing is mixing a physical scrub and a chemical, the glycolic acid, with the sugar, so you feel like something is happening because you're scrubbing with the sugar, and then the glycolic acid is getting inside there. I'm not a fan of doing that because I feel as though you might end up hurting your skin more than helping your skin. If you're going to use a exfoliant, go ahead and do mix make your use your exfoliant the with use an exfoliant, either chemical or physical. Okay, so I got sidetracked on something else. All right. Any questions? Anyone see anything that they're like, wow, I really need to check this out? Or are you thinking, have I convinced you a little, maybe to check out your nearest Dollar Tree and see if there's something that you may like in here? All right. Tea tree oil and salicylic acid. If you, I don't like the tea tree oil in this, but salicylic acid is a really good ingredient if you have acne. That's kind of the two ingredients. Salicylic acid is going to help with literally getting into the pores and breaking up the gunk that causes the acne. The tea tree oil, I don't know. I'll have to do some research on whether or not we should be adding that along with our face, because tea tree oil is an essential oil, and we should probably not be mixing essential oils and our skincare on our face. Here is the neck and chest cream. This will be a no for me because whatever you're using on your face, you can bring down to your neck and chest. So you don't need something that's separate. This is probably this, it has retinol, ceramides, and vitamin E, it says. But if you have that in your moisturizer, just bring it down to the chest and you'll do the same amount of things there. What about bags under the eyes? For bags under the eyes, um, you can use caffeine. You can literally use tea bags, to be honest with you, in the morning. But that's it depends on how long the bags. If you use caffeine, you need a deep puffer, basically, what you're needing. There's nothing that's going to just get rid of bags by itself. So anything that tells you it's going to be a permanent, unless you go in and have some type of medical treatment done, bags under your eyes just, more sleep. For some of us, we just, it just shows more. But if you use a caffeine solution, the Ordinary line has a good one actually. It really does depuff. It is temporary, and it will depuff for a few hours. And if you get some sleep and stuff, it will go away. What they try to do is these eye masks. So hydroal eye lip and mask. If you're going to use an eye mask, check to make sure the eye mask may have it can have the caffeine in there as well. So a lot of these face masks are, I'm not a big fan of face masks, but if you want to do a little day of prepping and primping, go for it. Just make sure that it has the ingredients in there that is actually doing what it's supposed to do, and don't be too upset if you don't find, if you know that it's not really going to do all of that and it's just only there for the experience, then do it. All right, let's see. So as I said, if you are interested in, I would try Dollar Tree for travel size products. Yeah, as I said, I'm gonna pick up a bunch. I am gonna give away a set of these. So if you are interested in winning, go ahead and drop in the comments. Which one of these products seem like you would be interested in trying, and maybe you could be the next winner for our giveaway. I will pick up a couple for myself because I do think that these might be worth it. And at $1.25, as I said, it's $1.25. I'll try it and then I can make a full video and let you know. No, it did not work at all. Some of these are yay, and definitely some are no. I will not be bothered, even if it's a dollar 25. Any questions? Lip scrubs. I did not. I just looked at that. I was looking to see if there was any lip scrubs on here. I see a bunch of peel off, um, lip scrubs, blemish patches. Um, I don't see many lip scrubs. Actually, I don't see any lip scrubs. Um, no, I see mostly masks. They have a lot of masks. I'll show you what I'm looking at. They do have a lot of masks here. But for me, a lot of the problem why I don't like a lot of these masks is because they have perfume in them. And since you're leaving it on your skin, for me, it's always been the biggest issue. Like, why do you need to have perfume on it? So that's my biggest problem. This one doesn't have it, but it has coconut oil. And if you have coconut oil is very comedogenic, meaning it has a high tendency to break you out. So if you deal with any type of breakouts, I would stay away from that. Let's see, this vitamin C mask because a brightening sheet helps revitalize your skin in 20 minutes. Okay, let's be real. Um, so let's see. They have niacinamide up there, which is good. They have aloe barbenese juice, which is a good one. I'm looking to see where is the vitamin C falling on here to see if it's citric acid. Because if you have vitamin C, I want the vitamin C to be at the top. Okay, so they have ascorbyl glucoside, which is a vitamin C derivative, and it's pretty high up there. Um, does not look like it has any type of. They have the citric acid. Doesn't they have grapefruit extract, which is a antioxidant. Doesn't look like they have any type of. Looks like woman owned. Might be black woman owned. This is cute. Um, dermatologist tested. I always like when they put that on there. If you know, honestly, dermatologist tested doesn't mean the same thing that we have thought it meant all this time, which is kind of interesting. But this one might not be too bad. Brightening sheet helps revitalize the skin for a glowing complexion in 20 minutes. Might not be too bad. At least it's in a packaging where the vitamin C is not necessarily getting out into the air. Here's a under eye for someone who is asking about patches. This one is an anti-wrinkle serum, 15-minute therapy. And so, interestingly, so it has glycerin, it has retinol, so that will help. Potassium chloride. So if someone was talking about the under eye, if you're looking for some extra retinol, but as I said, if you're using your retinol anyway in the evenings, you just put it under your eyes. So you don't necessarily need a separate patch. You just get it under there. Um, any questions? What about a jade face roller for puffy eyes or face? That can work. Put it in the refrigerator for a little bit to cool it down. All of those things are going to be temporary, let's be honest, for the puffy eyes. It's just going to depuff. That's what you're looking for, something to depuff. It doesn't work for the rest of the day, But, in the mornings, if you didn't have a good night's sleep, that is something that you can do in the mornings. Cucumber is a good one as well. You can just get a tea bag, green tea bag, and put it under there. All of those things help with depuffing the eyes. Someone had asked about lip mask. Maybe this might be the only one here. I'm not sure what this is supposed to do. Aloe infused hydrogel under eye mask helps soothe and wake up tired under eyes for a refreshing, hydrated look. Refresh and help soften your lips with a watermelon extract and collagen infused lip mask. Well, collagen doesn't get in through the lips like that, so I'm not sure what that means. Some of these things is just going to be in your head. When you're using it, you think it might be working, but it's doing absolutely nothing. It's just pretty packaging half the times and making and then hoping that you don't understand what these ingredients in the back mean. So they depend on you just being able to read what they want you to read. And then when you turn and you try to get your ingredients in the back, you know, this thing here says absorbs oil, helps clear blemishes overnight, targets the problem. And so these are hydrocolloid patches. If you get pimples, I would recommend using these. But $1.25 and there's 24. Actually, I'm gonna get some for my daughter because she's been asking me for some. But that's it. Here's another acne blemish patch. What is this one? Removes impurities to help pimples look smaller and flatter after one use. The biggest thing is that it needs to have hydrocolloid in there. That's the only thing that needs to be in here. I don't even see where it says what it has in this. Manufactured. I mean, this is crazy. Like, how am I supposed to know you actually have the ingredient that you say is supposed to be in here without saying it? So that's going to go back. This is another sheet mask. In shower warming mask. What is this? For purifying oil pores. Ginger preserves skin's collagen, glycerin, smooths, safe for the skin. It's supposed to turn your shower into spa with our nourishing in-shower warming mask. Heat and steam from the shower transforms this mask from a gel to an oil. High in antioxidants, ginger extract helps to preserve the skin's collagen, while glycerin smooths the skin for a healthier complexion. And so it has glycerin, correct, water, fruit extracts, fruit extracts, perfume. I'm not even sure what this is supposed to be doing. In shower, and there we go. Dermatologist tested, of course. So it says for purifying pores. Purifying pores means you can clean your pores with your cleanser. Okay. All right. So I hope that you've learned some stuff. I'm going to pick these things up. I am going to do a more detailed. I am going to do another detailed um, video on it, on the ones that I've picked up. And so definitely I'm excited about testing those. Maria, no, they do not have any sunscreen. That would be amazing. I was actually really thinking, like, when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, they have a sunscreen in here? But no, it says after sun soother lotion. So after you burnt yourself, where you can go in and use this. But that's what that's about. So I was really, really thinking that they would have a sunscreen because can you imagine? Can you imagine if there was one? I would be so excited about that. Okay, so they have this cleanser and a mask all in one. Water, palmitate, glycerin, and it has that last one, linalool. It doesn't say perfume, but that's another word for fragrance. So it does have fragrance in that one. Okay, I think I've hit them all. Hopefully this has been informative. Let me know in the comments if you've gotten some, you're waiting for the review on some of these things. As I said, they really do appear to have the right ingredients, some of them, and some of them appear to just stay here. Okay, don't even waste your $1.25. Okay, well, I hope all is well, and I'm signing off now and talk to you soon. Bye. What day is our next skincare shopping trip? I'm not sure, Corinne. I just happened to be in the area and figured I would pop in here and and discuss this. But if you guys are liking these shopping trips, of course, let me know in the comments so I can do more and plan them out a little better for you. Because I do like finding new products that are affordable. You know, having great skincare should be accessible to everyone. It should not be something only for those who have a lot of money. Okay. And no one, no woman especially, should be struggling with any type of skincare issue and not have ingredients and products at her fingertips to be able to fix those, to make her feel more confident and make her feel that she can show up in her daily life. All right. TJ Maxx, because I'm always confused in there. Okay. That's a good one. I'll think about it and I'll let you know. And as I always say, you're going to thank me later on this one. So enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.